could trust him. I was like, God, like, just go tell me she the one. But I was like, okay, so we scheduled a time. We met up the next day. We got to
their lunchtime.
And we was talking. I was like, you know what? I'm interested in her. I told her I'm very interested in you. I want to build a friendship with you. Mm-hmm. I really want to be your friend. Like, I want to build a friendship. I want you, like, if this is going to be it, like, I want you to become my best friend. Mm-hmm. She should have told me, bro, like, she said, you're the will of God for my life. I was like, yo, what?
We got to get to the root.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our episode of Getting to the Root, our Valentine's Day edition. We want to do something special for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is very special, when you are married or dating. And even if you're single, it's still special. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to take this time to talk about how we met each other and bring that story together and just encourage singles, dating individuals, and engaged married individuals in this special day that we're having today. So
a little bit about our story. We met at Bible College, Christian Life College. We actually got to kind of know each other my freshman year, and then we hanged out, right, with a couple of friends.
She got to know me when she was trying to buy me some cinnamon pretzels.
That was
flirting with me.
That's not true. I was just trying to be kind.
Yeah, and then she bought me
because you got super
T4.
Excited. Yes, I
bought
with
everybody's but T4. She did remember previously before she was trying to buy me some cinnamon pretzels.
Anyway, so we met at Bible College and we started to actually get to know each other my sophomore year. They had just created a new position in the kitchen, and I had applied for the kitchen, and I started as a kind of like just helping everybody mid-shift, right? It was like a mid-shift,
towards the end of the shift, helping everybody clean up, helping everybody get out the kitchen.
Yeah, and so that's when I actually was starting to, get to know you more. That came about. We met in the kitchen.
Well, first of all, she was going through the line. I've been working at the kitchen, and I had just got back starting to college. She put me in the kitchen to work in the kitchen again. And I remember she came in the line. She was asking for a plastic fork.
This was my freshman year.
She was smiling at me, bro.
I would smile at everybody.
Settle down.
I would smile at everybody.
I was like, I'm trying to focus on the Lord.
Yes, I was.
You over here, I'm trying to focus on the Lord. Yes, I was. You over here smiling at me. Settle down, girl.
I can't.
But anyways, that is how, in some way, it happened. She got in the kitchen, and man,
I was trying to get out of working.
She was working at Pollo Loco,
yes,
which I like.
Yes,
soups. And then she started working there, and she would come in at a certain time during the shift. So, I was just trying to be a nice guy. I finished my stuff. I walked down there, help her finish, help her with the dishes and stuff. She like
we would do it every day.
And she was
we would do it every day.
We was getting into these crazy old conversations about things of God and stuff. It was cool, man. We was talking, and so one time, Brother Jose was joking with me.
That's our boss.
And I was like, by the way, shout out to Brother Jose's sister.
Yes.
I don't know if they're watching this. I know they follow me on Instagram, but they are awesome. They were our biggest supporters. They let us use their house as a venue for our wedding.
Yes.
They've been there with us through thick and thin. We love you.
Yes, we love you.
We love you and your family. And so, and all the kitchen crew people, we love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all.
And so it was crazy, but it was like, man, look at you flirting, look at you coming down here helping. I was like, what are you saying? I was like, what are y'all saying? Him and Shacey, I was like, y'all tripping. I'm just helping her out. I was like, no, okay. I was like, what are they
Yeah,
saying?
he would do it every
we
day.
just friends. I was like, I'm trying to focus on God. What are y'all seeing? What I'm not seeing? But anyways, it was crazy because there was this one moment where, like, we were talking, we was having a conversation, I was helping her, and we were trying to get out of the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was getting off, I was helping her get off, and we was all getting out at once. And at this point in time, like, we was having a conversation about something, but it was interesting because, like, I kind of felt like the conversation was going to end soon, and I was like just waiting for her to be like, okay, bye.
We was outside.
Yeah, we was outside.
outside,
We was
yeah.
walking outside of the kitchen. And she just kept talking. I was like, what? I didn't expect this. And she just, like, we just continued the conversation.
And it just
and I
flowed.
promise you, we would have went all the way into curfew.
Yeah.
If
It just
like,
flowed. It was like more than 3 hours
it
we were
was
talking.
not 3 hours.
It was like about 3 hours.
The first time it was like an hour maybe.
Oh, it was.
Because I was like, I was going to help. I told some people I would cook them chocolate pancakes. And then you, and then you were like, oh, I need to go do something, homework or something.
You do homework.
I went and got all my stuff to make chocolate pancakes, and I was like, I'm gonna go spend time with the Lord, because the people who I was cooking for, they was in class at the time because there was night classes. So then I went there and I went into sanctuary and ended up seeing her, but I didn't know it was her. I thought it was her sister because she has a twin. For those who don't know, and
it was her first year at college.
And I'm like, yo, like that's EC's, and then I'm like, is that EC's? So I'm like looking hard, like, is that her? And then, but not want to look hard because like I want her to know I'm looking at her. But I'm like, glance it, but look away, glance it, look away. You know what I'm saying? So found out it was her, because when I went back to the student center, Issa was like, have you seen Iris? I was like, no. And then I walked away and I said, what? It was her. So I was like, Issa, she in the sanctuary. She's like, okay. I was like, bro, that was her the whole time. So anyways, like, from then there, we had that moment. Oh, back up. So one day she came. I was working on a Saturday when we was working on Saturdays, and she came in on a Saturday. But
birthday week.
It was her birthday week, and I was like coming in to help the second crew that would work, because I was on their team, but I was on another team. But I like to come in and make breakfast because I'd be hungry, and I like to cook for other people. So
he would always make breakfast.
So I was in there
trying
to make them. He was
known for the breakfast guy, the pancakes guy.
I was trying to make them some crazy old Oreo pancakes. And we was doing it. And at that time we had Jayla, which is my little sis. Oh man. And she was tripping out because Iris had peeked her head in, and Jayla was making some crazy old comments about Iris, and I was like, what's she saying? She's like, ooh, smiling. I was like, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.
Love Jayla.
It's like, what are you doing? She was like, nothing. I was like, yo, what are you up to? And so find out, she come in, right? Iris come in.
Which I normally don't come in.
Yes.
I normally
she said
don't
she never
come in
eat
at
breakfast.
that time.
She felt for some reason to come
in that day.
But so she came in, bro. We was talking it up.
Right.
And at that time, I was doing family and marriage class, so I had to do like the skit and everything. I think I was helping somebody with their skit.
Mm-hmm.
So then, she came in. We was cooking pancakes. We was talking. You know, Jayla was tripping, and then I ended up having to leave. We're done for. I wasn't even working, so I left. And she was like, I was like, oh, well, you know, I was telling her, oh, I hope you have a great birthday, because she was going with her family.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, happy great. Maybe we can get us some time to get some ice cream, or we go get ice cream or whatever. I was just saying, you know, as a friend. She's looking at me. She was smiling. I was like, okay. Like, all right. And She took me up on it.
I
And
did.
later on, bro, she got my number from somebody, and she hit me up.
I
like,
think it was Jeremiah.
It was somebody, bro. She hit me up. She was like, "Yo, you down? Still go get the ice cream? This is Iris." I was like, "Yo, I should get my number." And I was like, I was talking to Tyler. I said, "Bro, Tyler." Iris texted me. She was like, "Bro, she want to get ice cream." I was like, "Are you down to take us?" He's like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "What?" And I was with Jeremiah in the sanctuary for a minute. We was talking and stuff. Then we came out, and he was like, "Bro, I'm hungry." And I was like, "Bro, let's go." And then she texted me. She's like, "Want to get ice cream?" So I invite Jeremiah and everybody, and then Issa's coming. And then Jeremiah's like, "All right, I'll go." And then we went all the way to Stone Cone.
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone. I always say Cold Stone Cone.
Stone
So. Anyways, I was watching her. I was observing her, and I know my boy Tyler was too. And like we was in the line. I had no money. She didn't know I had no money because I was broke.
Did I tell you?
Huh?
If you wanted some ice cream,
She asked me
no.
though, but you know, like because of my situation, and because just of like past hurts and past things I dealt with, when people ask me stuff like to buy me something, I'm gonna reveal my secret, but I will tell you, I will deny it multiple times.
That's why he didn't want. That's why he didn't get his cinnamon pretzels in the beginning.
Because I just wanted to make sure.
I just wanted to be a kind friend. Well, we were really like friends, but like he just came along. But
I denied it many times because I wanted to see if she really wanted to buy it for me. So just in case it backfired or she said, "Oh, I get you this, I got you that," like it. I'll be like, "Well, you bought it for me, you know." So I refused, and you wanted to get it. So it's something I created that became like a safeguard because of past hurts where people have individuals have got me things and then turned around and kind of argued with me or created conflict against me with that, and I didn't. That really hurt me, and so. I've learned how to try to protect myself from that. Yeah. But anyways, so I didn't take the ice cream, but she got ice cream. So I sat at this.
My ice cream was melting like crazy.
I was trying to get her napkins and stuff. and then I got I got her a napkin that I sat down at a seat like away from everybody, and I just wanted to see if she would come sit right by me, and she did. I was like, yo.
Okay, so keep in mind that before we hanged out, I was already asking the Lord about you. Like I was already asking the Lord about you, and the Lord was confirming some things already. So that's why I took you up on that ice cream, because I was wanting to get to know you more. Yeah. And so yeah.
It was crazy. Obviously, we'll probably try to do another episode where we get more in detail with it. But dude, like, and then later on, dude, we went back, and at that time they had all those Nerf guns in the student center, bro. We was having a whole Nerf gun fight in there, bro.
It
was crazy.
Fun.
It was so funny.
Where those Nerf guns came from.
I don't know where they came from either, but it was the greatest idea.
But it was the greatest idea. Yeah.
Like we was in there going at it, like we was on the ground, bro.
It was so
bro. We was
fun.
rolling, bro. Easy was in there, Tyler, bro. We was choo. We was going at it. We was loud, and at that time, Brother Bishop was still living in that house by the student center. Bro, he come in there. I was like, "Let's go." He's like, "No." I was like, "Whoa, what the?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Stop this." I was like, "Yo, what the?" I was like, "Well, we had fun, I guess."
Yeah.
So, and then, anyways, skipping forward, we're gonna skip a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll give y'all the details later. Skipping forward, we started talking, and from that day forward, we didn't text. And I saw her walking out the student center one day, and we got in a conversation with me and Tyler, and she's like, "I gotta do my homework," but she was still talking because she was feeling me. And so, anyways, So like she.
You know, you was interested, low
So
key.
after that day, I was like, I texted her, I said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you from doing your homework." Then we started texting from that day on. She's like, "I like talking to you." I was like, "Yo."
No, we kept texting each other, and I was like, okay, so like, are we on like the same page?
No. Okay, Jasmine, Tuala had invited us to go sing out at her church,
Oh, yeah,
and we was going to a practice.
that.
After that practice, we walked back to the student center because it was time.
It was
back to the
raining.
dorms because it's time to go
It
home.
was raining.
And no, it won't rain. That was after.
Oh,
when we came back from the singing. I'm talking about with the practice.
oh, okay.
So then we came to the dorms because it's time to go to the dorms, and she was like, speaking of, we had a conversation with Easy's, and she's like, speaking of like, I forgot what you said. Speaking of something like, I don't know. You said some word like, speaking of being like, I don't know. I want to make it up, but I remember you said something like, and then you moved on to like, what are your like? We need to talk about something like, what are your intentions or something like that. I was like, what the?
Yeah, because we kept texting each other.
Yeah, and I think I was like, I think we couldn't finish the talk, and so I was like, oh, just text me. So then I texted her. I was like, so what's up? Like, and you was like, I was like, she's like, what are your intentions? You text me. I think I said, will you call me? You gonna call me? So she called me. She was like, what are your intentions with like me? Like, what are we doing? I was like, I think it's better for us to talk about this in
like
person.
tomorrow. Yeah.
And so she was like, all right. So I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is really happening right now. And I was praying about this. And the Lord was just telling me to trust him. I was like, God, like, just go tell me she the one. But I was like, okay. So we scheduled a time. We met up the next day. We got to
their lunchtime.
And we was talking. I was like, you know what? I'm interested in her. I told her I'm very interested in you. I want to build a friendship with you. Mm-hmm. I really want to be your friend. Like, I want to build a friendship. I want you, like, if this is going to be it, like, I want you to become my best friend. Mm-hmm. She should have told me, bro, like, she said, you're the will of God for my life. I was like, yo, what? I'm just kidding. I didn't, what, okay, like, well, there's a joke that goes, bro, she literally told me, like, the Lord told me you're the will of God for me. She was like, the Lord told me you're the one, dude. This is it. Yeah.
I don't know if I recommend this to everybody.
I mean, obviously, like, for me, I felt like, first of all, I already have respect for Iris. Like, I didn't think she was crazy as fuck. But I respected her walk with the Lord. And I feel like she carried herself in a way that I was like, okay, I respect that. Like, I really feel like if you tell me, like, you heard from the Lord, like, I believe it. But also because I was praying and the Lord told me to trust him. So I kind of felt like I already knew, like, okay, this is what God wants. And every day, every step of the way, it was a step of the way.
Yeah, it was.
But I didn't feel like, oh, like, she tripping. Like, what is she saying?
And the thing is, like when I told him that, like, throughout our whole talking period and friendship period and, like, then dating, like, it felt like everything was just flowed.
It did.
It wasn't like rushed, even though I told him that right away.
It felt step by step.
Like, you gonna be my husband.
Right. I was like, yeah, you tripping. I'm kidding. I was like, okay.
And then you're like, okay, we're gonna build a friendship.
Let's take it one step at a time. So we just want to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, Happy Valentine's Day.
To those in this Valentine's Day, if you're single, and you don't, if you have somebody in mind, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Give them a little card, be mine. You know. But if not, just enjoy this time, enjoy this moment, enjoy the candy and the sweets, I guess.
Buy yourself a chocolate.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Yes, treat yourself.
And just know that in the Lord's timing, God's going to bring someone that's very special in your life. And good things come to those that wait. And the people dating, hey, go all out. Do something nice for that individual.
Yes.
And have a good time. Go out to dinner. You know what I mean?
Because
Those
you'll
are
get to remember those memories.
yeah, you
as you
know,
look
if this
back.
is the will of God, it's gonna be something to
Mhm.
remember.
Yeah.
And then those who are married, you know, it's easy for us when we get to this marriage stage to kind of slack off. Let's not do it.
Yeah.
Let's to cherish every moment, every
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, every anniversary, every moment that we have as a married couple.
Yeah.
Let's cherish it. Let's schedule um, things to do, to have
Mhm.
fun,
Yeah.
and remember, it doesn't have to be super crazy.
It doesn't.
It's the
Yep.
simple things that
The
matter the
simple
most. And me
things.
and my wife, Iris, we've always talked about that. Sometimes we always try to make everything complicated.
Yes.
Like, yo, what's the thing that we haven't done yet? Like,
Right.
why can't we just enjoy, sit down, watch a movie, and,
Like one thing that
make
we've been
something
doing.
sweet?
Yeah, like one thing that we've been doing and we love doing is literally just going to play around and just play hockey.
We love
For
it. That
date
air
night.
hockey.
The air hockey.
Bro, we
That's
be in
it.
there clocking them.
Yeah. And
The
if
little
that's what we only
disc
do,
be
that's
coming
what we
off
do.
off the board, dude. and but whether you believe it or not, she competitive, bro. She be spanking me on that air hockey, bro. I'd be a little upset, but I'd be trying to get her though. I'm king, 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 king. And we love it, dude. We love it. And that's just something. And we started getting into bowling too. So
Yes.
at first she didn't like bowling, but then she started
I'm
learning how
not-
to do it. Then
I'm
she
not
want to
the
go bowl
best.
now.
I'm not the best.
So I started learning how to bowl now. She got a couple strikes. She's like, oh, I want to go bowling now, honey. So that's something we like to do. But it's just the simple things.
Yeah.
That's what y'all like to do. Make it something you do every 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
Man. Like, but anyways, we talk about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, make it special.
Yeah.
You know, get flowers and do the things that you know she likes or you know he likes. Remember, it's not just her day; it's your day. Okay. And it's not just his day, it's your day.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do so much stuff for them that you're not able to enjoy with them. You know,
That's
it's
so
a day
good.
that you're supposed to enjoy together.
So good.
So don't get so stressed out trying to do something for them or vice versa that you're not able to enjoy that moment together.
Mhm.
Enjoy it together. Okay? So we just want to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And thank you for joining us for getting to the root.
Yes.
And stay tuned for our
Stay
next
tuned.
episode. Whoop.
God bless.